your show to know what to do. Just jump in the queue, it's all up to you. So what you gonna do? All in the queue, it's hella to you. All in the queue, it's check out the view. All in the queue. Be in the know, just watch your show to know what to do. Just jump in the queue, it's all up to you. So what you gonna do? All in the queue, it's all up to you. All in the queue, just check out the view. All in the queue.
Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button.
What up? 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 It is your girl, super producer. What it do? What it be? How's everybody this evening? Good evening, Jody. How are you? If you're in the room tonight, please like, share, subscribe, but also comment. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. I want to know who I'm talking to. I like to give you guys a shout out, but I'm pulling up a few more things here. Give me 1 second and I'm going to be right there. I don't know today. All right, let's see. Let's see who we got here. What's up, Justin? How are you doing this evening? Chris, Southern, Homewood, Illinois. Love Homewood. I used to live in Country Club Hills. Love Homewood. Love that area. Beautiful area. Love the people over there. Jody's watching from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yolanda Fields. Hello, how are you doing? Chris Hepp. Hello from Cleveland. How are you? I know a few people in Cleveland. Good people. Great people. Great people out there in Cleveland, Ohio. The Browns not doing too good, but it's great people out there. Who else I got in these comments? We got some tea that we got to get into. Of course, we know. Oh, Yolanda is from Texas. Hello, Yolanda from Texas. I got people out there too. Dallas, Houston. I'm coming to visit because I've not been out there, and I want to go on a food crawl in Texas. That's what I want to do. Deb Hill, thank you. Central Ohio. Oh, Kafa, Atlanta in the house. What are you? Are you really Atlanta? Are you Metro Atlanta? You Atlanta? Okay, because you know how they get. Chris Hepp, there is officially won't be a quorum tonight because the trustees, Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle, sent out a press release via their PR firm, High Society, and stated that they won't attend the meeting. It's on my community page. I'll bring it up so that we can go over why they stated they won't be there. DP from New Hampshire, how are you this evening? Mouse Toes, coast of South Carolina. I'm from South Carolina, Dillon, South Carolina to be exact. My family is still there. College Park, okay, you bougie. Longview near Tyler and Shreveport. All right. Glad to have all of you in the room with me tonight. If you would, please like, subscribe, and share. I don't know who we're gonna get tonight, but we're gonna look for somebody. We're gonna look for somebody that's gonna be live tonight. We'll look and see. I thought that Critical Smoker, which is who I normally use, I thought that he was gonna be there tonight. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt. I don't know if any media will be in the building tonight because it is no meeting, but we have some things to get into. Hello, Carol Morton. Hold on one second. I'm gonna bring up the gonna bring up my community page because the press release from the trustees is there on my community page. All right, share this tab. We're gonna get into this. We have some piping hot tea to get into, too. Yes, mouse toes. Let's talk about the trustees. Um, the super mayor wanted to say that the trustees, um, Critical Smoker usually just show up and to see himself. Yeah, Yolanda, that's kind of what you got to do, because she's really not supposed to be having a meeting. The lawyer should be automatically stopping her from having any meeting once these press releases come out. He should automatically be telling her, okay, well, I'll see you when the trustees want to have a meeting because there is no quorum. You won't have a meeting, and they say they're not going to be in attendance. So I'm sure that you all might be having a bit of trouble seeing this. Let me see if I can zoom closer. All right. Let's see how that look. Okay, that's better. Good evening, Linda Kuntz. Okay, so like I said, the trustees, Tiffany keeps saying that the trustees don't want to do their job as trustees. No, the trustees don't want to be bullied. They want to be bullied. They don't want to be talked down to. Everybody is just tired of the rhetoric and all of that. The lawyer is letting her hang himself. Well, guess what, Yolanda? At the same time, he's hanging himself as well because he is violating all types of municipal codes by not stopping her. Let's see. This is the press release from Chris and Carmen. The Thornton Township Board of Trustees affirms their commitment to ensuring the township's essential operations proceed without delay. As stewards of the community, the trustees are prepared to attend a meeting to address and approve critical agenda items vital to the township's functionality, including approval of agreed upon bills, renewal of township insurance, establishment of a new township bank account, passage of the tax levy compliance report. However, the trustees firmly oppose Supervisor Tiffany Henyard's inclusion of non essential items in the agenda for a proposed special meeting. Of particular concern is her attempt to appoint an individual, and we're going to get into the individual tonight, to fill the current trustee vacancy without proper due process. These actions are seen as an effort to mislead residents, distract from pressing issues, and sidestep the responsibilities tied to her role as a leader of the township. So there you have it. The trustees definitely want to get the business done for the residents and for the township and for the employees, but they definitely are not with the tomfoolery. Shots have been fired. They are tired, as is everyone, of the constant back and forth that is going on at the township, and questions not being answered, receipts not being produced. People are tired of those things. And so I believe that Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle are working on having a special meeting to address those things that they outlined, the bills, paying the employees, the report, the financial report for the comptroller, and I think the bank account issue. Um, Welcome, William from Hinesville, Georgia. And so they are wanting to address essential issues and not play these games that she's playing. Because let's now flip to the agenda and let's see the type of games. It's the same agenda. It is the same agenda that she's been trying to push for the last 3 meetings, um, including appointing herself and Robert on 7 bank accounts, even though she does not want to be on one credit card. Make that make sense. You did all that crying, screaming, don't put my name on no credit card. You did all of that to come back and want to make a motion to be on 7 bank accounts. If that don't say alleged fraud to you, I don't know what it says. It says alleged fraud to me because one credit card, and now you want to be on 7 bank accounts. Make that make sense. If you can, get in these comments and go off and make it make sense for me. And listen, I'm willing to listen and I'm willing to be wrong. Um, and she still hasn't told the township or the residents why the BMO bank account was closed abruptly. So that also needs to be addressed. So those are the things that the trustees are absolutely not going to put up with going forward. Um, I said we have some tea. Please make sure you hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Um, it does great things for the analytics for myself, and it also lets me know that you all are enjoying my content that I create for you all. Um, let's see here. So I'm gonna scroll down a little bit more so you all can see that 9 and 10 is really what she wants to address. And I told you all that the trustees, if they want to move an item on the agenda, they must make a motion, someone must second, and there is a vote that has to happen in order for them to move something. But because Lil Stank is the supervisor, she can move anything she wants on the agenda up or down, and she does not need a vote to do it. Um, did you know thus far Tiff has raised over $140,000 on GoFundMe? That's very interesting. Is everybody anonymous? We might go to that GoFundMe. Somebody put the link in the chat if you can. Put the link in the chat. We might go to that GoFundMe so we can see who donated. Let's see if they willing to say it with their chest. She thinks she's slick, and she do, but she not. First Lady Brown, how are you? You doing well? I hope you are doing well. The trustees are smart, wanting the villages to pick the person for the open seat because you know Tiff Tiff is going to pull some bull crap. And William, exactly. And first of all, once we get to December, I think it's 3rd or the 9th. Well, December 3rd is the caucus. We all know, I told y'all on the last live, I said, what if they do a caucus instead of having to turn in petitions? What if what did the super producer say that? I think the super producer did. I think that was a conversation that me and Sherry was talking about on the last live. I absolutely said that. The GoFundMe has got to be illegal, yes, because she's supposed to be turning in a record of all of her campaign contributions. I don't know why Little Stank is trying to skirt the rules, the campaign donation rules, by opening up a GoFundMe. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Let's keep in mind Gonzalez chose Tiffany. Interesting. Interesting that you all think that. And maybe he did. And what if he did? Let's talk about that. What if he did choose Tiffany? At that time, he may not have had enough information uh as far as whatever the goings on was at Dalton. I'm sure that we all have made some serious mistakes in our life. Um, I feel like, what if he did? I think I have probably voted for a few people that I wish I hadn't voted for, not in this election, but in some other elections, of course. Uh, I, I have. But you only can go by what the person is telling you at the time. I've also heard several theories about that night, but we're going to interview Chris Gonzalez in my private community. I have two levels of membership. Both levels of membership will enjoy private interviews that I'm going to be having in my community. The first one that we'll um, maybe having in that community will be with Chris Gonzalez. Um, so I've heard several theories about that night. And I also have heard that Chris nominated, but he was not the tiebreaker. There was somebody else that was in that seat. But I will go back and review the footage, and I'm definitely going to um, see if I can pinpoint who or what gave the vote. But I really don't think it matters because we're here now. What do we do now? Um, what do we do now? Um, oh, William, thank you so much. Yeah, and everyone does deserve a second chance. I could tell you right now, I have made some serious mistakes in my life. And so uh lots of things that I may regret over time. But what do I do about it? Nothing. Going forward, I have to do better. And yes, Mouse Toes, I believe that he was the one that nominated her, but it was not his vote that put her in the seat. We'll review that footage though. But I mean, what can you do? For all the people that voted for Donald Trump, let's talk about that. For all the people that voted for him, he went through his whole entire campaign stating that he had nothing to do with Project 2025. And now here we are, and he has employed everyone that was a part of Project 2025. Okay, make it make sense because his name was mentioned 325 times in a 900 and I think 25-page document. So you couldn't tell me that you didn't know anything about Project 2025 because you did. And now everybody that voted for you and believed your lie, feeling dumb. But okay, but I forgive them because they did what they did. It's about what we do now because he is the president elect. It was the spur of the moment, and now he's trying to clean it up. He's not the only one. There you go. I mean, he's not the only one. Let's deal with that. He's not the only. Now, super producer is not. Um, I'm not. I don't have a feeling about it anyway. There was a decision that had to be made. He made it. The decision didn't happen to be the best one. So now they feel they want to put the decision in the hands of the residents. So they're going forward, whoever you choose for this seat will be up to the residents. And we're going to talk about that, have some tea concerning that, because I told you all, I think I gave you all a name last week. What name did I give y'all? Who watched? Um, Yeah, I'm not gonna bash anybody because there's lots of people out here who made a mistake, who's made a lot of decisions. No, I don't. Okay. Hello, Q from the DFW. How are you this evening? I hope you're well. Okay. So who watched last week? Get in these comments and tell me who I told y'all that she wanted to put in the seat. It's 4:54. I don't see anybody. Let me see if I can find somebody. See if anybody, because I'm not sure. I think Critical Smoker put up the agenda, but then they said they was not going to attend, so I'm not sure, what is going to happen. I want to make sure. I want to make sure that if there is somebody out there, which I really hate that the media shows up and just allows her to uh to speak like that, because it gives her extra time to campaign, which is crazy to me. But it is what it is. The media people love a car crash. So what can you do about that? You can't do anything about that. What you know about that? Okay. All right. I don't see anybody live yet. Y'all keep your ears over there. All right. So who watched the live with me and Sherry? If you haven't watched it, it was an epic live. You need to watch that in your free time while you're cleaning the house or whatever you're doing. You need to watch that. Um, yeah, she gonna cry tonight, and she may not even show up tonight because they said they're not coming. And I don't even know why she gets in there and act like they going. Oh, I'm gonna give them 10 more minutes. Child, you can give them 50. They ain't coming. They said what they said. But she does that because that's what she does. She shows up late to meetings, and they give her extra time to come. But yeah, so nobody. Yes, yes, yes. Kim Johnson. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, I told you all that Keisha McCaskill, McCaskill is who that she wants to put in the seat. Now, Keisha McCaskill is friends with the clerk, Loretta Wells. And we're going to get into her on a special live. I have a couple of videos that I'm going to release as lives. Um, he nominated her, then the trustees were unanimous with their votes. That part, William. Okay, now we get into the truth. Now we get into the truth. So stop blaming one person, okay? Because they all had an opportunity to nominate someone and they chose not to. Uh, hello, Latasha. All right, so she wants to put Keisha McCaskill in the seat. Would you all like to know who Keisha McCaskill is? First of all, she's very good friends with the clerk. I think we all have established that we cannot trust the clerk. Um, she's not Switzerland. She's not neutral. I feel like indeed the views and the opinions expressed on this platform are that of the super producer, because this is the super producer's platform. Um, I'm having a hard time. Tiffany Henyard's GoFundMe. Justin, go to her page if you're not blocked and see if she have it listed there. And it might be listed under like Friends of Tiffany Henyard or something like that. Um, put a one in the chat if you guys want to get into and know the tea on this situation here. Because I told you all in the last live, and I should have brought it up. You know what? Let me see if I can bring it up, because I asked you guys, I said, hey, thank you, Javar. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, by the way. I hope that you all have a blessed Thanksgiving, that your family comes and is safe, and you just enjoy your family. No drama, no nothing, eating, loving, all of that, because time is short. All right. Yeah. So I think on the last live, I told you guys, I said, what if Loretta had somebody that she wanted to nominate and they was friends with Loretta? And we already established that we don't trust Loretta because she's not trustworthy. Because we see the way she be hugged up with Lil Stank when she gets to the meetings. Okay, so I need somebody to keep one eye on Critical Smoker's page to tell me if he goes live. I didn't see Reality Check TV. Don't have anything. I see Critical Smoker is live. Okay, he's at the building. I'm looking at Critical Smoker right now. He's in the building. Um, he, so he's in the building. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into this right quick. I told y'all, I said, what if the clerk has somebody? Okay. What if the play is to make it look like the clerk picked the person because she had the vote to do so? And it's still a rubber stamp for Tiffany. And it is. Let's get into it. Let's get into who it is. All right. All right. This is Dr. Keisha McCaskill. She's not an English teacher though. I didn't get a chance to fix all of my things, but that picture, that is Dr. Keisha McCaskill. She's not a teacher though. So don't look at that. I didn't have time. I was at the hospital all day. My mother had surgery today. And so I've been at the hospital most of the day trying to do a lot of things. All right. So this is Keisha McCaskill. That is her husband, Anthony McCaskill. Okay. Um, so Anthony McCaskill has had various, thank you, Q, various, been a hard day for the super producer today, various positions and various aspirations in the city of Harvey. He ran against the current mayor and lost to him, second to him, in 2023 or 2022, 2023, somewhere in there. He ran and lost to the current mayor, Christopher Clark. Um, and this is his wife, who I want to let you guys know another fun fact. Anthony McCaskill, who do you think he's very good friends with? Y'all get in these comments because y'all are the smartest chat on this here doggone YouTube. Y'all tell me who he's good friends with before we move on. Go ahead and tell me. Let me see if y'all can guess. Super Hen? Nope. Y'all get in these comments. Y'all know. Y'all know. Smoker just went live and there's like 4 people there. Yeah, I have him up. I see him. There's lots of people in the room. But I mean a few people. Super Brand. Who do y'all think he's friends with? Tell me, because then I'm gonna blow your mind about some stuff. They are all intermingled. Would love to know if meeting will start at 5. Why are they just setting things up right now at 5:03? Okay. Better not be a friend of Dot's. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. Black Pearl. Black Pearl. Anthony McCaskill is friends with Keith Price and Dots. Let me bring y'all up some proof because I don't want people to be coming over here and saying I'm just throwing out stuff with no proof because super producer don't do that. Super producer, absolutely not. We absolutely not. We're not doing that. Okay, but right now having a little master class. I'm telling you guys who her appointment is. I said it was Keisha McCaskill. She is friends with Loretta Wells. Um, Now I just told you that Anthony McCaskill is friends with Dots and Keith Price. Um, and so let me finna bring up this. Bring up my receipts now because I don't want y'all to be up here saying super producer just be saying anything, because super producer don't just be saying anything. Okay? Don't do that. Let me bring it up. Okay. I don't even know where that went. Hold on. I gotta see where it went. Okay, I know where it went. Now we're gonna open up this receipt so y'all can see it. Let's see. All right. I think none of those knuckleheads gonna get prosecuted. What y'all think? Wow. I don't know. I don't know, Q. I think it's coming. I think that we are impatient. All right. There's the receipt. To your, I don't know, to my left, because I'm looking at the screen. I don't know if it's your left or your right. You see dots and you see Keith Price on one side of the table. On the other side of the table, the first person with the white silky tie on, that is Anthony McCaskill. Right there. And yes, they are Keith Price and Anthony McCaskill, they're all from Harvey. They all running that area of Harvey. So yeah. Let me see okay, so nothing going on yet, but I do see the clerk sitting in her seat for some reason. But anyway, we're going to continue on with our master class. There's the proof right there. Okay, y'all see that? Okay, good. Back to the story. So this is Dr. Keisha McCaskill. Okay. And let me just start to tell you all, beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Beautiful. Look at her. Beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Beautiful. Let's get into some things. Do y'all see that right there? It says Bellwood District 88 board fires HR rep with second job at Harvey Park District. Now, let me tell you why that's significant. Okay? Let me tell you why that's significant. Can somebody in the comments tell me why that's significant? We're going to be interactive tonight. We're going to be interactive tonight until this meeting starts. Why is that significant? Okay, it's significant because you see, Anthony McCaskill was the Harvey Park District president. Keith Price sat on the board for the Harvey Park District as well. That is when Keith Price was getting all those 4 checks. If you go to my page and go to the videos and you look for the Who's Paying the Price video, you can learn all about Keith Price. Okay. And now, do you see the connection? Not only was Anthony the president, Keith Price was working there, and also the wife was working there, saying she worked two full-time jobs. She at the school district 88 and at the park district. Okay. All right. These are the people. These are the people that Lil Stank is choosing. Let's get into this article. Okay. Um, it says the Bellwood District 88 School Board at its June 5th meeting, and I think this was back into 2017. So absolutely, they all was on the Park District Board. So who do you think agreed to this suggestion? So Keith Price had his hands all in this, allegedly, um, because they all know each other. They all know each other. Okay. And look at here. Meeting fired a human resource director known to have a second full-time job in South Suburban Harvey. Dr. Keisha Hart McCaskill of Harvey was paid as salaried, non-certified staff an amount up to $40,000 from 2015 to 2016, according to the Illinois State Board of Education records. McCaskill was hired by Superintendent Rosemary Hendricks of Hazelcrest, who has been put on administrative leave pending an investigation. So I didn't go. I didn't have time today because, like I said, I was at the hospital with my mom to look up the superintendent. But we will. Don't worry. Okay. McCaskill, who is employed in a full-time position as the director of the Park District of Harvey, where she was paid $67,700 in 2016, according to records filed with the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund. Her husband, Anthony McCaskill, serves as Harvey board president. The McCaskills have been considered a power couple in Harvey. Anthony has run unsuccessfully for both mayor and alderman. Keisha McCaskill served on the Harvey District 152 school board but did not win re-election in April. It was an 8-way contest for 4 seats. Y'all, make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. What's sad is these buffoons been in cahoots like this for years. Now they feel like it's their time to get theirs or run the show. Absolutely, Q. Because if residents aren't careful, Tiff and crew are trying to control the village board and park district and their finances. Okay, they're trying to monopolize the Southland. The residents absolutely should not allow it. Okay, that was back in 2017. So as you see, they're still trying to work their way in. Okay, like, do y'all see the play here? Do y'all see it? It would look like, because she's friends with Loretta, that Tiffany didn't have anything to do with this. But on the contrary, Lil Stank, we found you out. Okay? We absolutely found you out. All right, let's go. It just disturbs me that these people um are absolutely taking advantage of all these loopholes and all of these things that the residents absolutely did not have to be concerned with when there were morally good people in the seats. All of these things, they didn't even have to be bothered with or worry about these gray areas or these loopholes when they had morally good people in the seat. But yes, Gemini, you can see the playbook. The playbook is to get all the checks you can and work all the jobs you can without being found out. That's the play. And then you're going to control Lots of things. There's lots of money coming through the school board, absolutely and positively. In every school board, in every school district. Um, and yes, surely I hate to say that, but that is the truth. Um, Anthony Hood, how are you? That is the truth. They haven't started the meeting yet. I see the highway commissioner. I think his name is LePew. He just sitting there in the seat playing on his phone. Okay. So we know that they all worked at the park district. So Keith Price can't say that he don't know these people because he do. Okay. And they absolutely give each other jobs. When the little Stank said at the Dalton meeting, I don't know why they like to give their friends jobs. She was talking about herself. Cause look at what she's done. She's done nothing but appoint her friends in different positions. I mean, she cracked me up with that one. That one took me out. I don't know about y'all, but that one took me straight out when she said that. All right. Let's see this. Can't remember where this is gonna take me. Oh, this was Anthony McCaskill's mayor page. This was his home page when he was running for mayor of Harvey. Um, and look at all this stuff that he wrote. He wrote all this stuff about himself. That he was born in Ingalls Memorial Hospital in 1974. He was and raised on Paulina. I attended Tompkins Tiny Tots preschool. All of these places are in Harvey. Thornton Township High School. So he absolutely, knows a lot of the players that we, are talking about. This was his mayoral candidate page that he was using. He even got a one little 1 minute video. Let's look at this.
Anthony L. McCaskill envisions rebuilding and advancing the great city of Harvey. As a native and resident, he stands with his neighbors and community and has a plan of action to enforce real change by lowering the crime rate, better managing the police so residents feel safe, repairing the conditions of the city by ensuring Harvey is eligible for the Illinois Road Improvement Grant to repave Harvey's streets, alleys, and sidewalks. As a businessman and chairman of the South Suburban Region Black Chamber of Commerce, Anthony McCaskill desires to bring businesses back to Harvey. In his own words, we will build a strong foundation that can last for decades with proper infrastructure planning. April 4th, vote Anthony L. McCaskill for mayor. Paid for by the Friends of Anthony L. McCaskill, Inc.
Did Tiffany enter the room yet? I'm checking. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna switch to this and then we're gonna come back and finish our we're gonna finish because I have not finished giving y'all the tea, but we're gonna switch and cue absolutely this, okay? Absolutely this. Absolutely that right
All right,
there.
good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Unfortunately, once again, you guys know how this works. If there is no quorum, basically we cannot have the actual physical board meeting. For those that's watching or paying attention to Thornton Township, pay attention to the board members that do not show up to take care of your business, which is the residents. If you pay attention to our agenda, I'll just go through it briefly to let you know these things all for you. We have the budget on here, which we've been trying to pass the budget since March of this year. We're now going into the next fiscal year, in which we are supposed to talk about that so we can start the new year, but here we are still going backwards. Also, we had on here bank accounts, so basically.
Q, it's not just
bank, because we have
Chicagoland. It's all of Illinois.
we also had on here the insurance. The insurance needs to be paid. The deadline is the 26th, I believe, whatever it is. 26th, 26 for insurance. throughout Thornton
Shout out
Township,
to
which is very,
Critical
very
Focus.
vital, very, very important. And if you don't know, residents, you should pay attention to what's going on. People are trying to gridlock our government, our township, whereas we have surplus in every single account here at Thornton Township. And I state this at every single meeting. Next on here, we have things for IT. We have bonuses for the residents and also for our staff. And when I say bonuses for the residents, that goes to supervisors 100% tax property refund. So all homeowners throughout the township. So if you live in any one of 17 cities or villages, you are entitled to 100% tax refund for your property. A lot of you guys have been upset about increased property taxes throughout the Southland, and unfortunately, you should read your tax bill so you can understand who is raising your property taxes. For those that need to know, it is your school board, your library boards, your park boards, your village or your city, and also like the mosquito abatement. Those are the people that are responsible for increasing your property taxes. Each one of them raises your property taxes by 4.99%. And that's what a lot of people don't understand or is educated to, the fact that it comes from everybody of government, your property tax bill. Next was the forensic audit. What you don't know is maybe I'll say 2 months ago, this body, this board here voted for a forensic audit of Keith Freeman.
Yeah, because that's why you
credit
know
cards,
better.
and
I
also,
told y'all
Carmen
I
Carlisle,
reported his butt to the
credit cards.
audit.
So they all voted for it, and now we at stage 2, which is voting for the person to come and do the forensic audit. As you can see, it was nothing but a political play, saying that they was for it,
The
yet
lawyer
haven't
voted
voted to continue with the forensic audit.
So he was
And
like,
that's sad.
he's never
So
in
pay
my
attention to what's
life.
being played before you, because we're here every single meeting, myself, supervisor, the clerk, and also trustee Darlene Gray. We're
Correct,
at every
Mike.
single meeting, and
Correct.
also Gary, Peppy down there, highway commissioner. We always are here ready to do the will of the people. And to those that might want to be a politician, which I call a public servant, make sure you do your job. Your job is to go to every single board meeting, whether it's a park, library, school board, or township meeting. Whatever meeting that you, well, board that you ran for, make sure you attend, because your job is to attend and do the business that you got elected or appointed to do. And unfortunately, every time we call a meeting, no one shows up. And it's sad because all these things are of importance and they need to be taken care of now. Right now, we have residents that came here to get help with their lights, their gas, their water, their mortgage, their rental assistance, things of that nature, and people.
But yeah,
have
when
not
you
shown
call
up,
the office,
meaning
they tell you they don't
Trustee
have any
Carlisle
money.
and trustee
Right,
Gonzalez has not shown up to do exactly what is needed, which is vote on things for you residents. Next on here, something that's real important that you should know, which is Jerry Jones, the previous trustee, had resigned. When he resigned, his appointment has become vacant. And our job is now to basically
I
fill the
wonder if
appointment.
Keisha's sitting in the board
As you
tonight.
can
I bet
see,
she is.
when they lost their third leg, they stopped coming to board meetings. Before then, they would come to the board meetings and vote, right? Because they had 3 votes. But now there's only 2 votes, and they can't move, go right and left. No one wants to come in the team. At the end of the day, whether you like someone or agree or disagree, your job is still to come and take care of the business. You put on record your yes or your no, or you can vote present. Either way. Either way, you're supposed to make.
She absolutely talks down to the constituents. That's why.
Hey guys, that I want to see Thornton Township, because under my leadership, we in Thornton Township, and that's a fact. I wish they would play it. I wish they would show you guys that. I want to thank Robert Hunt. He is the finance director for Thornton Township, and I want to thank the accountants and the CPAs and everybody that was involved with making sure that we always
Township. They can go to the and get their light,
So I
the
appreciate
water,
that.
and all that
Thank
stuff paid too.
That's all I had this
She
evening.
did, Mouse.
I just told you about the $2.2 million property tax refund to all residents throughout Thornton Township. And then I also told you about the gridlock of government by them not attending board meetings and not taking care of business. So your bill is on the agenda. So resident, if you came here, you went to GA and you need the help, and we told you yes, unfortunately, we cannot pay your bill or do anything to look for because
Mario,
the board of trustees did not show up. And I just told you 2 people that did show up, Carmen Carlisle and also Gonzalez, Chris. So both of them didn't show up, but I heard they outside doing interviews with the news. How ironic is that? That's sad. That's so sad. But that's how pathetic it is. So next, we had the largest food giveaway on this Saturday. It was epic. Y'all showed up and showed out Thornton Township. So I appreciate the residents for all coming out. You came from all over. I want to thank my staff because it wouldn't have been as successful without you. So thank you. You are awesome. We gave over 3,000 residents food boxes. We had turkey, ham, greens, beans, potatoes, it was in the box. Even the seasons to go with, guys. We had vanilla flavor, we had seasoned salt, we had sage for those that make cornbread dressing.
Unorganized.
Cornbread dressing. So we had all those things in the box, including glory greens, collard greens, that is. And the box is really healthy. So just imagine what we're gonna do for Christmas. But when people gridlock in government, it's like they don't want us to continue to provide for you because this is the way we provide for you with our surpluses. We give it $2.2 million away because we have a $4.2 million surplus in GA. So we can do that. We can afford it. And then also we have the toy giveaway. So guys, if they don't come and vote for things, we cannot give you the things that you signed up for. And now they need to hear your voices. They need to hear from the residents because I've been standing in the fight for you for ever, and now I need you to come and help me defend you, residents, because without your voice, guess what? Nothing can move without you. Surplus for us. It's over 190,000 residents. I want to just clear this up. Y'all get 2 or 3 people that come to a board meeting to act the fool. Think about it. 2 or 3 people that stand up there and say whatever negativity they got to say. It has nothing to do with what we do here in government, but just their opinion, right? So you let people vent and say what they need to say, and then they can sit down. The problem I got is 2 or 3 people don't make or break a township. We have 109,000 residents throughout the 17 cities that we cover. And with that being said, they love what we do here. They love the things we have created, and they love the fact that Thornton Township is on the map, despite what others may say or feel. And I'm proud to say, hey, y'all did that. So thank you, team. A couple things that we had that I was going to make note of. You had Trustee Carmen Carlisle spent over $20,000 in emails for the budget, talking to different people, whether it was accountants or the attorneys, but yet we still don't have a budget passed, and that's what's so sad about our progress here at Thornton Township. We can't move a budget. We need to move our budget now, guys, because we want to do certain things that benefit you. And when you look at the agenda, it's all about the people. There's not one thing that's on the agenda that's not geared towards residents. And that's why I need you to wake up and pay attention and make sure you see where we're going. Because at the end of the day, guys, we got to make it great. We got to keep going. We cannot stop. We have to keep fighting. We have a ton of great programs that we do here. Cooking with Tiff, y'all should check that out for Thanksgiving. Cooking with Tiff. We got turkeys. What else we just did? Mac and cheese. She did good. We played a little bit. I thought it was Play-Doh. That was Angie. She's only a decorator, but she did really good. And we have other people that come from all walks of life here to cook with Thornton Township. And then we just showcase your skills or whatever your ethnic background is. You show us how you do in your culture, and then we teach people another way of making that same product. So that's really dope. If you haven't seen it, it's online on our Facebook page and on our website. Big Bingo, huge success. So 500 people showed up this last go around Thursday. They had fun. And I keep telling you, bingo is more than just the prizes. It's about unity. It's about unity amongst community. It's about people talking and loving on one another. And that's what I love about bingo. It's a lady that comes every single bingo. She's like, well, Super Bear, I never win, but I always come because I really enjoy this outing. And that's what warms my heart, because there's people that really just care just to be around other people, because sometimes y'all all they got. And that's what makes it so intimate. And that's what I love about bingo. Tech savvy, if you need help with putting things on your phone, your laptop, your computers, things of that nature, come to Tech Savvy. We will help you put those things on there, especially Zoom, because now you can talk to your family in another state, another country, things of that nature. But that's a lot of fun. Even I had to go and teach myself some things that I didn't know how to put certain things on my phone. So we ain't never too young or too old to learn anything new. You're always learning every single day. Township Talk, we do that, and that's every single fourth Wednesday of every month, starts at 5 to 7. It's at the same location, same spot that you're at now, and we talk about everything here at Thornton Township. And we open our books up to you. So if you want to know it, come here. We show you truth. We show you facts versus fiction, and we give you the evidence that you need to just prove our point that we are doing an awesome job here at Thornton Township. But I'm going to end with this. Continue to love on each other. Continue to uplift one another. It's the time of giving now. We are around the season that's all about, hey, thank you for just being here for me. Thank you for just loving on me and checking on me throughout my hardest time. Thank you for just sending me that text of those hearts with those kisses. Thank you for just being you. And that's what it's about now. Thanksgiving is Thursday coming up. If you don't have a family member or a house to go to, you call my phone. I'll pick up and talk to you for about 2 minutes. But I'm going to give you some love, though, on that day, because I know some of you guys are alone. Because we'll be with our families and our kids and our loved ones, but your neighbors still need you guys. You ain't never too late to stop saying, hello, how are you today? Because sometimes people just need that mental check, and they need to know that everything's going to be all right. So don't forget the meaning of Thanksgiving. And give praises to God, lead with love, and always let God lead your steps and let him keep your heart pumping and make pumping that love out throughout the community. Because a lot of people harden their heart because of in the windows, I'll say that, hearsay, things that's not true. So try to teach and reach one and let our youth know that we are better together. And this too shall pass, and when it passes, I want us to all be on top. Amen. All right. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Anybody else got anything? Okay. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. That's it, guys. That's a wrap as relates to our meeting that we should have had, could have had, but didn't have. So thank you again for listening to your supervisor. Thank you. Okay. Since y'all still got the cameras on me, News, what was y'all at on Saturday? I just want to know. We had the biggest, baddest Thanksgiving line out of this world. Y'all come here for this. I know it's clicks and views. I just need y'all to send me my check for y'all coming and use my likeness to sell commercials and sell y'all news station. That's all. But please come to the good stuff that we do and stop showcasing us in the negative lights. We do a lot of awesome things. And I got the food basket if y'all need the turkey or ham, you know what I mean? So, cameraman, if you need something, let me know. I got you.
Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about the lawyer not being there, because I absolutely opened up a case with the article on him, because he is not supposed to be letting her talk like that when there is no quorum. She is electioneering. It is electioneering when she does that. And he is absolutely not supposed to be allowing her to do it. And so that's probably why he didn't come to the meeting, because he said, I'm not going to jeopardize my law license. She can do whatever she want to do. But when he going to start heeding these press releases that the trustees put out now, because they telling him right there, they're not coming and it's not going to be a quorum. So when he do show up and he allowed her to do that, he should get in trouble. So she finna pay the cameraman. Mario, she don't have no money. That's why she's sitting there begging for them to come and pass this 100% tax relief that's only going to give the taxpayers probably at the most $90, at the least $25, and it won't be until next year sometime if they even be able to get it. Yes, it's illegal what she's doing. It definitely is. These meetings are not for campaign promotion. That's what she's been using them for. All right, y'all ready to get back to the tea? We got to get back to the tea. We were talking about who Tiffany wanted to appoint tonight. That's what she was crying about. Really, is what she was upset about. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to thank Critical Smoker for the use of his feed in his chat. I got to go to another page. Give me 1 second. I just want to thank Critical Smoker for the use of his feed, and I'm absolutely going to tag him in this video, like I always do. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to thank him, and then we're going to get back to our lesson. Are y'all enjoying the tea over here? Who she wants to appoint to the seat? Get in the comments and tell me what you think about the information we have learned so far. All right. Let's see. Okay. I went over there and told Critical what I needed to tell him. Thank him. All right. Let's see what we got going on. She uses her phone to video her snow removal with half in the snow. If the turnout at the food giveaway was so big, she would have videoed it. She did video it, golfer. Go to her page. She showed the line of cars. She even showed what was in the boxes. But most of the people got on their Facebooks and was saying that they didn't even get a turkey or a ham. She was giving out chicken. A lot of the people that said that they registered on the site said that they didn't get their stuff because she gave it to someone else that registered the same day. I'm guessing Tiffany will issue rebate checks a couple of weeks before the April election, even if she has no approval from the board. Michael, she has no access to money. That's why she has on the agenda that she wants to be on the 7 bank accounts. So she has no access to money. So she can't give the residents anything if she wanted to. She don't have access to it. That's why she's making a motion that her and Robert get access to it. No lie, it was 4 people there. Be honest. Look how fast they moved the camera. Definitely. I can't wait to see her spoof on SNL. That's going to be insane. I wonder who's going to play her. Saying Carlisle 4 times, so disrespectful. She is a disgrace. That don't make no sense that she do that. Because when it comes out that she's the liar, I wonder what that's going to be like. Y'all remember when Trina was outside of the meeting and she was screaming, "Super liar." Yeah, I hear that. She did not video that campaign kickoff. I want to see that live. Yeah, no, she didn't video that because wasn't nobody there but employees. They was paid to be there. False advertisement. What she didn't show was anything about her fundraiser. Chicken parts. It started at 4-ish. The line was down Greenwood Road. Yeah, and people said it took so long. She fed people in line is what they were saying. The food didn't look good, but they said she fed people in line. But Tiff purchases items from her own pocket, right? Tracy K, absolutely not. Absolutely, she do not. And if you believe that, listen, I'm gonna sell you a building that I don't own. That show started at 10 a.m. Yeah, that was crazy. And she said they was out there till 7 or 8 at night. Was that how long the line was, K-Mac? Trina does not need a megaphone. No, and I love Trina because she doesn't. What up, Critical Smokers? Shout out to you. Thank you for the use of your video. Everybody go over to Critical Smokers page when you can and like his video, please. Yeah, she did have ham hocks in there. I saw that in glory greens, cut up glory greens. I saw that. All right, y'all ready to get back to this? If you're just joining us, I told the people before this meeting started why Tiffany was so adamant about this meeting, because she wants to put Dr. Keisha McCaskill in the seat, who is friends with the clerk. And I said, we don't trust the clerk over here because she is always so chummy with the clerk is so chummy with Lil Stank at these meetings. Then I told you that this right here is her husband, Anthony McCaskill. I told you that back in 2017, 2015, he was the president of the Harvey Park District where, yep, you guessed it, Keith Price was on the board. His wife worked there full time. I just also showed you guys that She absolutely was fired for collecting two full-time checks on the village's dime, uh, the village of Harvey's dime. She was on the Harvey Park District payroll as a full-time employee and also on Bellwood District 88 uh, payroll full-time as well. So the playbook is the same. We get people that are unscrupulous. We want to put them in the seat. Um, uh, all of these people work together, but have worked together. But she wanted to play it to the people like she didn't know this person. Now, while she may not directly know Keisha McCaskill, uh, Keith Price, who is allegedly the chief of staff over there at the township, does, and he knows them very well. Um, so the playbook, the MO is saying unscrupulous people, no morals, no high moral standards, which is crazy to me because the literal word in front of your name is trustee. Okay, that blows me every time. Um, and so then we went from that. I went to showing you guys um Anthony McCaskill's page where he was running for mayor of Harvey, where last year he lost to Christopher Clark um, for the mayor of Harvey. He absolutely ran on a platform that he claimed um, was for the residents, safer streets, better roads. Um, Let me see what BLK Homer says. Super producer, as long as she has Robert Hunt wrapped around her thumb, she has access to the township money. Actually, no. As long as she have Robert's credit card, she have access to that. But she don't have access to the money. I just told y'all that's why she has put the motion on the agenda to be added to 7 bank accounts, her and Robert, so that they can get B Star right and allegedly uh checks out to cash. Because right now all they have is a credit card. And you can't just spend on that all the time. Uh no lie, I've been watching this for 3 years about Tiff. Even when she was a trustee, the way she talked, I knew she was controlling always her way or the highway. No training or understanding of the position. Who needs rules? They always flock together. Sigh. Morals, ethics are a premium or at a premium these days. Disappointed is our people. Q, I'm very disappointed. I don't, while I don't want this to be like a stigma on the black community, it is hard to fight that argument because everywhere we turn around, it's us that's doing it. Even though it may be the alternatives that are pulling the strings, we're still agreeing to participate. That is the part that I don't like. She said blue makes red, remember? Mario, that's funny. Oh my God, I cannot. Okay, so y'all saw that part. He ran, her husband ran for mayor. He's ran for all types of positions. It lost, except for he was the Harvey Park District president. And we know he allowed Keith Price to collect all those checks over there. If you have not seen my video, um, who pays the price? Go watch that video. It is about KP. And it will tell you everything that you need to know. Okay. Let's see. Let me see what this one is. Okay, yeah, that was that one. Let's see. Okay, now listen. Let's get into this tea. we're going to get into further tea about the McCaskills. And when I say the McCaskills, because this right here involved both of the McCaskills, okay? I'm watching you now. It's funny. Mario, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this trolling tonight? Child, they absolutely be hustling backwards. And there's scammers everywhere, okay? Let me see. Yes, this. Thank you, Justin. Okay, y'all see this title? Let's get into this title. This title says Dixmoor Treasurer. So not only was this man, this is in 2022. So like I told you, he's held all types of various positions. I don't know why y'all keep voting this man out there in the Southland or out here in the Southland, because I live in the Southland too, but I ain't vote him. I don't know why y'all keep voting these people. Okay. In 2022, he was Dixmoor's treasurer, right? He was arrested after fireworks complaint in Harvey. Dixmoor Village president says it's political. I don't see how. We're going to watch this video. Mr. Troy, why don't you run for office, okay? Who, me, Mr. Troy? Me run for office? And you know what? I've thought about it. I have really thought about it. It takes a lot of funds to run for office. You know, that's definitely something you have to consider, because and I do not want to run under maybe a Democratic or a Republican. I really see myself more as an independent. And there, you know, thereby it's going to be a lot of money. But anyway, we're going to get into this video.
Real Amazon customer reviews performed by a real serious actor.
We got to watch the
This should be a family heirloom handed down from generation to generation. But forget that noise. I'm taking this with me over the river. Maybe the kids can put it on the mantle with my ashes in it. That'd be okay. But if they want to braise a roast, they best be buying their own. 5 stars. Terry L.
A fireworks show in South suburban Harvey didn't go as planned. In fact, it ended with the treasurer of Dixmoor getting thrown in jail. Now he's facing charges, and CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov found Dixmoor's village president is not concerned at all.
Would you like to comment on your arrest?
I can't, because there's going to be ongoing litigation going on.
Dixmoor treasurer Anthony McCaskill, on the left, is out of lockup, but not saying much about the charges he's now facing. But his boss, Dixmoor Village President Fitzgerald Roberts, on the right, has plenty to say.
I believe it's political struggle to make someone look bad.
It all started Saturday when McCaskill, who's also Dixmoor's human resources director, and his wife were in a basketball court near 148th and Broadway in Harvey. Police were called because of illegal fireworks. According to the police report, when Harvey officers arrived, McCaskill got belligerent and drove off. His wife, Keisha McCaskill, the executive director of Harvey's Park District, drove off in a second car. According to the report, she began driving recklessly, refusing to stop for police, and ended up at Harvey's police department. She was arrested. Police say Anthony McCaskill then showed up and began fighting with police. He was arrested too.
I can't really say too much.
He's now charged with 4 misdemeanors: aggravated assault, a fireworks charge, resisting and obstructing a police officer, and an ordinance violation. Does that concern you?
No, it does not concern me, due to the fact that I know the motivation behind it, pretty much.
Which is what?
Which is political.
There is some history between McCaskill and Harvey's current mayor, Christopher Clark. They both ran for mayor in the last election. McCaskill is also the former head of Harvey's Park District before his wife took over. Mayor Clark issued a statement saying he's deeply disappointed by their actions, especially the way they treated police officers. But Dixmoor's president says McCaskill will remain in his appointed office.
McCaskill is doing a wonderful job here in the village of Dixmoor, and fireworks does not have nothing to do with accounting.
And there is another political layer to this. Sources tell me that McCaskill is planning to run against Harvey Mayor Christopher Clark in next year's election. But until that time, the next thing on the agenda for Dixmoor's treasurer is a late July court date. In Dixmoor, Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News.
Yeah. Okay, y'all go off in these comments. Tracy K, thank you. And who else said something? I think it was Mario. Thank you. Thank you for saying you would vote for me. I really do. I really do appreciate that. It's insane how people in your area just go from town to town, community to community, running for any and all political open office. That is just unheard of down here in Georgia. Listen, William, let me tell you why they do it. Because people out here in the Southland are not involved in their government. And so it's easy for them to get in the seat because lots of times they won't have an opponent. They will run unopposed. They'll be the only one, and they'll be the only one vote for him. What do people do? They fill in the sheet. That's what they do. And so that's absolutely why they do it. It's because nobody out here in the Southland is paying attention to politics. They're not involved in their government, and that's just the truth. Um, and lots of people are not concerned. They feel like if it don't directly affect them, they don't care. As long as you are not missing the higher ups as such, government legislation and so on, income, darn what she do and darn what she doesn't do, sign the higher ups. That part, love helping out, that part. Exactly. The towns need people with ethics and moral compass. They definitely do. And let me tell you, when you have those people, they have to fight so hard to obtain a seat. And they are bashed and they are, belittled, by the other politicians that are career politicians. And so uh, people don't care, but they complain. That's definitely a mantra out here. Plus, man, I think they know once they get elected, then it's open house to the accounts and other privileges. Exactly, William. That's why they do it. But not only for your access to funds, but also your access to people who have the funds. You begin to network and start meeting people with power, with position that could definitely propel you to where you might want to go, to bigger money, to a bigger paycheck. Yeah, so that's why people do it. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry you missed the beginning, K Mac. Keisha McCaskill is who she wants to put in the seat. But look at what she did in 2022. Running from the police. What? There's definitely a playbook. Definitely a playbook. Just because you're the loudest in the room does not mean you are right. And that's exactly right. Okay? Y'all look who she wanted to put in the seat. Now, do you all understand why this needs to go to the residents for a vote? Okay? If you was here and you missed, let me put this receipt up because I know some people missed it. This is the receipt where I was showing that Keith Price absolutely knows the McCaskills because it's Dots, Keith Price, and in this front seat up here in this black suit with this silver gray tie on is Anthony McCaskill sitting at the table. Okay. That's my receipt for that. Y'all, I want y'all to look at this. Now you want to talk about writing your own stuff. This man, Anthony McCaskill, he cracks me up. He absolutely wrote this. June 15, 2023, protect healthcare access for underserved patient populations in Illinois. He wrote this whole entire thing. It says, as a proud resident of the city of Harvey, I strive to advocate for the community. Now he wrote this whole entire thing. Y'all want to know how I know? First of all, he is a chairman of the South Suburban Region Black Chamber of Commerce out here. But right here, it says Anthony McCaskill published this page in guest commentary a year ago. Absolutely campaigning for itself. Absolutely putting good information out there about himself. Let me see. I missed a comment. Hold on. The super producer, you and Kiana will be a beast because I know you're gonna want to see the receipts. Yes, F that talking. I'm gonna be that one that's gonna say, absolutely not. Where is the receipt, girl? Little stank. Stop with it. Mm-mm. And I might come with some receipts of my own because you know I'll be looking at my own stuff. Let her tell she is a saint, Joan of Arc. Yeah, to let her tell it. To let her tell it. Um, but these are the people that this is the person. This is the person that she wanted to put in the seat. Now, what do you think if she put the wife in the seat? Tell me she not gonna find somewhere for the husband to go because we already seeing it. William Moore and his wife, Stan Brown and his wife, Tiffany, Lil Stank, and Kamal. I'm just telling you, it's it's if she's allowed to do if she was allowed to do that, and thankfully the trustees were like, no, we're not doing it. And by the time they come back for a regular scheduled meeting, um, she will have to it will have to be a resident vote. And the way the resident vote works is whoever is in the room. Whoever is in the room, uh, and people nominate them, and then there's a vote. People vote with their I don't know if they're going to hand out papers or if it's going to be a raise of the hand vote. For me, I would want somebody neutral, a moderator to count because we all know that Loretta can't count. We've seen counting by her before. That didn't go well because she didn't count right and she did not uh, do that right. Let's see what these comments. Is Tiff going live talking about she finna sue? I don't know. Let me check. Cause I'm not blocked off her page. I know some of you guys are. You ever thought about running for public office, super producer? We need more common sense people like you. I told you, Q, I absolutely have thought about it out here because I live in the Southland. So um I've thought about it out here in my area, but it takes a lot of money. It takes funds um to do it, and me, I want to do it with a level of excellence. If I'm representing myself and the residents, I want to be in excellence when I do it. So, but I absolutely have thought about it, doing it anyway, just, maybe out the trunk of my car, just trying to do something. Um, hold on, let me see if she live. No, she not, but if I see her pop up here, we'll pop over there if I'm not done. Um, let's see. But damn, she hit all the bank accounts up knowing that it wasn't going to add back up. Okay. And are y'all I hope y'all are paying attention to the numbers. I hope that you are paying attention to how the surplus changes every week. So for months, the surplus has been what? $9 million. The last rent that she had, all of a sudden, is 2 million over here and 4 million over there. So what the heck y'all spend 3 million on in 2 months is what I want to know. Make it make sense. I need to know what y'all spent $3 million on in the last month if you had a $9 million surplus. But when she talked on the last meeting that we didn't have, it was 2 million in one account surplus and then 4 million in another account. Anybody get the math on me? That's 6 million, right? So 6, 7, 8, 9. We missing 3 million. Somebody tell me. Okay, so somebody tell me. The math already not mathing, and you want somebody to put you on 7 bank accounts. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yes, Mario, please come and visit Dalton. And let me tell you one thing. I used to drive a school bus out in Dalton, and there was this barbecue place on Indiana and State. Best barbecue you ever had in your life. It's not even open anymore. The amount of things that are closed in Dalton now is crazy. Um, just be careful if you do run, please. You see how the play and it's dirty. Definitely, William. It is very dirty. And you definitely, have to watch yourself. Um, and thank you. Well, my lunch hour is up. Good chatting with you, folks. Love you, super producer. Love you too, Q. See you. Um, I mean, so many things that she could have brought to Dalton if she had just did the right thing. She could have brought so many businesses there. I mean, do you know how many businesses would have loved to have backed the first female mayor, let alone African American in the Southland? That would have brought all kinds of business to Dalton if she had did it correctly. I mean, this is crazy. Tiff and Leotis probably dropped a few million in Jamaican bank account. If they smart, but I don't even think they that smart. She lying about everything. Hey y'all. Hey Sherry. Yes. Okay. If I'm at 3.65 missing, but I got a surplus at 9 million, where is the 6 million sum? I'm telling you already. She says she have 2 million in one account surplus, 4 point something in another one. 4 and 2 is 6. Okay. What happened to $3 million? You missing $3 million. So you missing 3 million over here at the township, and you missing 6 million over there at Dalton. Probably more like 10, 15 million in Dalton. And what? And you want to be on somebody's bank account? Absolutely not. Absolutely and positively not. No. Okay. Y'all saw the rundown. Y'all listen to Sherry. Wonder Woman is in the chat. Y'all, please like, subscribe. Hey y'all, you missed the electioneering, Shanita. It wasn't a meeting, child. And guess what, Shanita? This time the lawyer didn't even show up. He did the right thing this time because he absolutely probably was getting them Arctic reprimands. So yes. All right, what do y'all think about the tea that I gave y'all on the McCaskills? That's who she want to put in the seat. We can't allow that. The residents have to be in control. This has to be the residents' decision, absolutely and positively. So the next formal meeting, that the time will be up, and it will be in the residents' hands. However, the the um person that you all want is in the seat, get in the comments and tell me who y'all want to see. Y'all want me to do a poll? Y'all want me to do another poll? I did one poll and Stephanie Wiedemann won that poll. Okay, that doesn't add up, Mario. I'm trying to tell you, it not on anybody's calculator do it add up. And I don't even know that she knows that you can actually use a calculator so that she don't get these things wrong. But anyway, um, dang, I missed that. I have to go back and watch. It's okay, Sherry. Um, what do you all think about the tea that we discussed and this person? Because I told y'all, me and Sherry told y'all, who she wanted to put in the seat, because that would have made it look like she didn't have anything to do with it, and it was not somebody that she directly knows, which it's not, but it's somebody that's knows somebody in her camp. So it absolutely was a rubber stamp for her. Any business major will tell you that cash in the bank isn't a surplus. A surplus is a projected year end revenue. Okay. Talk to the people, Michael. Talk to the people. Talk to the people. As super producer, that lawyer said, if that F that he not finna be no pawn, and he not finna lose his law license or be on suspension or be on probation for her. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Dalton meeting is on the 2nd. The next day is the caucus for the township. I heard it's a rumor that Christopher Clark is trying to be Thornton Township supervisor. Absolutely, y'all not. Y'all been not going there and nominate him for nothing, because his town is in shambles and he need to fix it and stop playing with the people. Terrible. All this mess. I hope the residents have been educated by the trustees that haven't been showing up for these last few meetings. And let's be clear, today the trustees actually didn't have to show up because it wasn't a regularly scheduled meeting. So they didn't, it wasn't a penalty for them. It's going to break if she used it. She was on Tiffany's literature for the 2023 election, so she must know her. She was, I think, what was that? She was the nominating person or something like that, right? I can't remember what it's called. I heard what it was called, but I'm gonna do a formal and a proper look see. But I know it's got some sort of title to it. Sherry, you are right. Can you help post the link for the GoFundMe? Yeah, I couldn't find. I haven't looked for it. When she took that trip to DC, it was proven that she used Thornton money on that trip, which was illegal since it was a meeting for mayors, which should have come out of Dalton's account. Okay, William, you said it. I did. Christopher Clark filed petitions to run for township supervisor as an independent. He had to, because there's already, I think, a Democratic backed candidate, but they're having a caucus. I don't know what that meant, Kim. Mary Avant? Something? I don't know. Maybe you want her to be nominated for supervisor? Psst, y'all, it's over 100 people watching. Okay, thank you. Y'all, my page is absolutely monetized. Thank you all for helping with that, with the watch hours. I appreciate you guys for that. Also, I do have 2 levels of memberships. We will be doing some members only interviews where you will be able to ask the interviewee questions directly. If you all see fit to super chat tonight, that's great. Thank you so much if you do. I'll also put the other ways to give up here if anybody feels so inclined to do so. But yeah, I am concerned that she is choosing people that are unscrupulous, just like the current president-elect. She is choosing people that have no moral compass. And this is concerning to me because of that. What and who? So Kim Johnson, I think you were saying you wanted Mary to be nominated for the seat, for the trustee seat. Is that what you're saying? Clarence Christopher Clark filed as the Reformed Party or something like that. Everyone else filed as an independent. I have all of the petitions. Oh, Sherry, I would absolutely love to have a copy of that so that we can do a live about it. So that because I've been waiting on my FOIA and haven't gotten it. And I doubt I do. Clark and Henyard calculator going to break, but they say they know numbers, retards, but they want to educate you. Okay, Mario. Mario, I'm liking having you in this chat. You're very knowledgeable, but everybody that over here is critical thinkers, and you guys are absolutely The smartest. Okay, so Kim Johnson, you want to be in the room to or have someone in the room nominate Mary Avant for the trustee seat. Who else do y'all want to nominate for these trustee seats? I'm writing this down. Let me get a pen. Let me get something to write with. I'm gonna write this down and I'm gonna put a poll up and y'all take the poll. First name was Mary Avant. This is for the seat, the vacancy seat. Who do we want to see in this room? Come on, people, hit those likes. I will be joining your page right after Thanksgiving. Really enjoy your site. Thank you, William. I appreciate you. Oh, okay. Paul Roberts should run for Thornton Township. You think he should run for Township, or you want him to be for the trustee seat? And let's be clear here: whoever gets in this seat is only in the seat until April or February, because they're just going to finish out Jerry Jones's tenure. So Paul Roberts. Who else? There's only one person that's beat at Thornton Township meetings, and that is Janelle Taylor. I nominate her, Janelle Taylor. Okay. I'm writing it down, Javar. I'm going to put her on the poll. Okay. SP. Who is SP? Okay. I'm going to put Mary Avant on the poll. I'm going to put these people on the poll. So who is SP? Somebody put SP. I need to know who that is so I can put them on the poll by their name. No lie, I wish I could help y'all vote, but my vote doesn't count. Mario, in the court of public opinion, we'll take your vote in the public opinion. Super producer. Oh, Tracy. Thank you. Listen, if I had it my way, I want to see Valerie Stubbs. So I'm going to put her, because I absolutely want to see her go to that meeting and see Tiffany cry every time she show up. Because we know that she's going to give Tiffany the business. Absolutely and positively. What about Nate Fields? What are y'all thinking about him for a supervisor? I think he's running for supervisor too. Good. Whoever gets in the seat, April won't be in the FBI list. Nah, they won't be on the FBI list. Hopefully not. All right. So I got a few names. I'm gonna put them. Maybe I'm gonna do 2 polls, and because I have a few other names I want to put on here. Do y'all have any other ones? Stubbs is retired, ain't she? She ain't retired from whooping little Stank's ass. No, she not retired from that. So absolutely she could be in that seat until April, so we can get some things done and we can see Tiffany squirm until the FBI come and pick her up. So I'm gonna put it down and see what y'all say on this. We has tea. Oh, Trev, yes, you missed the tea. We finished. You gonna have to watch the replay. I hope your show went good, Trev. I see y'all lost quorum at y'all meeting, so I'll talk with Winters about that. You like Earl Grey and green? Well, tonight we having Township tea, so we had that type of tea. Listen, I don't want to keep you guys any further. I know that's right, Trev. I don't want to keep you guys any further. I have a video that I'm going to be dropping tomorrow as a live. I won't be live, but the video will be live. Like my last video. Did y'all like my last video? Tell me in the comments if you liked it, my corrupt female mayors video. I'm going to drop another video like that tomorrow. And I'll be in the comments with you all. This one is going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it. What was the elder gentleman's name that Michael Smith and them confronted while at the podium 3 meetings ago? That was Paul Roberts. Karen Johnson, loving this channel. GA Love, been internet citizen 2.5 years. Hey, Karen Johnson, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 polls. I'm gonna do my poll of the people I want to see, and then I'll do y'all's poll. Um, I can't wait until Monday. Please go live. Good night and God bless. Yes, I will be live for the Dalton meeting. Mario, I hope to see you back. I'll send it to you, Sherry. Cheryl Ingram, hello. How are you? Cheryl Ingram, I hope that you rewind this video back. We gave the tea. You need to see it. But Sherry, I'll connect with you after the live. I'm about to get off now. Thank you guys for tuning in. All 135 of you that were tuning in to me this evening. I appreciate you so much. I have to go and check on my mother. She's finally in a room, so I need to go and check on her. And thank you guys. Keep me in your prayers. Keep my mom in your prayers. And all of the things. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. Okay? Enjoy your family. Enjoy all of the good food. I'll see you guys in the comments tomorrow for the video that I'll be dropping live. Thank you all for tuning in. I am so humble and I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow night in the comments.
To be in the know, just come watch the show. To know what to do, just jump in the queue. It's all up to you. So what you gonna do? All in the queue, it's all up to you. All in the queue, it's check out the view. All in the queue.